Hello y'all, in today's video, so I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible, but this is, fuck, this is Melissa, if I can get it to load. There's Melissa. Its eye has since then cleared out, mostly. Very circular. It is just south of Kingston, if I'm correct. And Jamaica is right here, as y'all can tell. If I'm correct, it's supposed to take a trajectory like this. And then after it rolls through Jamaica, it's gonna roll through Cuba. And the Turks and Caicos. Dominican Republic still is getting hammered by these feeder bands. Let's go to the Western Pacific. The GFS has really caught on to it. Now the uncertainty is, where is it gonna be? Is it gonna go like this? Or this? Or this? Is it gonna turn north? Or is it gonna go northeast and then north? Or is it gonna stay northeast to east? Or is it just gonna go northeast, east, and then southeast? But I have been looking at this area down here. There's been other YouTubers that look at this area and could have a tropical storm, potentially, that goes like this and becomes a nor'easter, and then we get a remains of one right here going like this track, this one. We might get one that goes like this. As y'all will see. And that's as we get a major trough of colder air, more or less like an Arctic blast. And then we start to get the next one pushing in with rather warm, moist air, I'm guessing. Nope. But yeah. Hurricane models. Here's the half say, which gets this thing all the way down to 910. You can see where the outer eye wall, or the inner eye wall is. And then the eye. And then the outer eye wall. But it does make landfall somewhere here in Jamaica, and then goes to Jamaica, makes landfall somewhere here in Cuba, and then somewhere through here it could make a landfall. Then it also gets really damn close to Bermuda, but passes to the northwest. Thankfully. Here's a Hafs B. Getting it all the way down to 910. As y'all know, the Hafs A was somewhere here. Hafs B is right here. So yeah. And then, of course, it's more farther to the west. This is the A. Here's B. But when it comes to Bermuda, it's, of course, northwest. H Wharf. It shows it not even impacting Jamaica and just staying out in the open waters. And the satellite imagery shows it keeping that well-defined eye until it makes landfall in Cuba and gets out of Cuba, and then the eye disintegrates. Tries to regain its eye, but then quickly dies off. HMON makes landfall right where the Hafs B is showing. A little more western on the Cuba landfall.
Grandma?
A bit more eastern on the Turks and Caicos Islands landfall. And then southeast of Bermuda. While the H Wharf is also southeast of Bermuda. Here's a Canadian, which has showed some sketchy runs in the past. It's the farthest northern tracking one.
Okay. So I'm just letting you know, okay?
Does eventually show something trying to form up down here. And then subtropical entity. And we do have a subtropical entity out here that is gonna go towards Portugal and Spain, possibly becoming a subtropical storm. Now, talking about severe weather, we have some severe weather through here today. And then tomorrow it shifts over here. Well, generally right here, and then up the coast for Tuesday. But generally only for this area. Here's the FV3 high res. Here's the R gem, which I want to look at this one. Because, yep, as I knew it, it would show Melissa coming up through the Bahamas. And the Turks and Caicos. Florida might get a few rain bands, but mainly towards the beaches through here. So just offshore. Then we get our coldest air of the year to dig. And we get a pattern like this, where the ridging is just elongated. So there's an elongated trough right there, and then a negatively tilted trough through here. So could see some severe weather through here. Basically anywhere from here down, from like Brownsville all the way up to fucking St. Louis, for fucking God's sakes. We'll just have a chance at severe weather for Tuesday, or no, for Wednesday. Or Tuesday generally into Wednesday. And then Wednesday, generally for this area. Let's check the western U.S. now. Gonna get very cold according to the RGEM for Tuesday. Look how cold it's gonna be. Let me check the NAM 12Z. Yeah, look at that. You can physically see the rain showers and thunderstorms popping up through here and just slamming into the west coast. But those finally start to diminish. But then we get another system. Damn. I'll see y'all in the next one though.